hands up if you with it, drop it.
Welcome back to the Petty Parlor. I'm your host, Bree.
Jasmine.
And today we're going to be talking about birthdays in your motherfucking 30s versus birthdays in your 20s. Yes.
They're experienced. I'm just kidding. Having lived, I haven't lived in my 30s.
Yeah, you have 30s. I'm 39.
But I know when I won't.
But my birthdays in my 20s were trash. And my birthdays in my 30s were trash. So, my birthdays have always been trash. No difference for me. Jasmine?
He's like, and I'm done.
And I'm done. Jasmine, your thoughts?
Mine have definitely been different in my 20s versus my 30s.
We didn't drink our shots.
What happened to the one I gave you? That was open. You took it?
No, it's over here.
I was like, I opened it.
Yeah, I was like, what good are you if you're not going to open my shots?
Jesus. Okay. So speaking of shots, in my 20s, my God, today, learning your alcohol tolerance and what you can drink and not caring about mixing liquors and things.
Muy importante.
I definitely got a few cases of alcohol poisoning in my 20s. I learned real good.
I got one case of alcohol poisoning. And was it alcohol poisoning or was it just that I blacked out? No, so I'm a blackout drunk. And that is why but it takes a lot of alcohol to get me drunk. But I don't have a medium. So I don't get buzzed. I'm either regular Brianna shit or I am blackout drunk. So no, I don't even get buzzed. I'd be regular and then I'd be blackout drunk.
And in my 20s, I didn't have as great of a tolerance, which I was actually talking to a friend from way back in the day, messaged me the other day, and he's like, "Are you still a lightweight or whatever?" I was like, "Man, I forgot that I had not." Yo, I was not great. Yeah. And I was like, I was a lightweight? I totally forgot. I blacked that out. What happened? What?
I've never seen her even.
And I wouldn't drink, and I wouldn't take things, and I wasn't taking shots and stuff. January 20s was a whole nother person.
It sounds like it. I don't know.
Most of my 20s, though, I was married, so there was that. And he was very controlling.
She was being very demure.
No, very depressed, very suicidal. My ex-husband was big trash. Anyway,
Jesus, escalated quickly.
Yeah. When I turned 21 and stuff, that was the first time I drank. I know most people are like, "Oh, I drank before I was 21." No, I was.
Oh my God,
good, and I didn't drink until I was 21. I was raised in a cult, if you guys didn't know. So I was not allowed to do a lot of things. Even when we got out the cult, my mom was very strict and honest, and I couldn't do a lot of things. So it wasn't until I got divorced that I was like, okay, I need to experience life. Yeah, I need to experience life. I was a very good girl up until I was a totally different person. But yeah, birthdays back then, it just was very YOLO-ish. It was very at the Jack in the Box. I just remember a friend riding a turtle and people not showing up to my birthdays and being on Mill and stumbling through the streets of Mill Avenue. I used to, walk places. I don't walk anymore. I used to watch everyone walk.
I use a heavy walker.
Fuck off.
I didn't have a car for a long time, and in California, you need a car. I was out there walking. Almost getting hit almost every day by motherfucking drivers in California.
We were
literally slammed. Somebody almost hit me, and I slapped the car, and I said, "I'm a pedestrian, bitch!" So like that. It was a time in my life when I did that.
So I had to go through the struggle to get to the diamonds in my 30s because 20s was just a hot
Jasmine has good birthdays.
mess.
But you also have
Now.
good group of friends.
Now, I do. Back then, I did not.
I don't.
I had to
don't
learn.
So,
I had to go through a lot of shit. Okay, I had roommates that were male, barely paying bills. Girl, you I was down bad.
okay, barely paying bills. Absolutely not.
I learned to be the baddest bitch that I am now, and this is why I don't
never
take
had
no shit
roommates.
from no one. I've only had male roommates,
I've never had roommates.
and it was most of them were boyfriends. I've only had one that was like not my boyfriend that stayed with me,
I don't think I've never lived with
and I feel like we never agreed to be roommates. He just
moved
was
in.
always in my
No.
apartment.
Niggas will try to do that. And I absolutely
And I was like,
not.
Do you live here? And then all of a sudden his stuff was there all the
No,
time.
he played you. Absolutely not.
I was
I
like,
don't do that shit.
what the?
I immediately, the moment I sense you starting to get a little bit too like Livy Heary, I'm like, absolutely not, sir. When I leave the house, you need to also leave the house. You can't stay here when I'm not here. I don't like it.
He used to take my car. No. I was a big pushover. Listen, being in the call and they raise you to be very meek.
I'm perplexed.
And I know, because I'm not this at all today. Not in the least
No.
fucking bit.
In your 20s, things are very different. Okay, I'm not
Yes.
saying I never did stupid shit for men. I
Oh,
did, but I never let a man
dumb
take my
things.
car. But I did used to give men money when I was in my 20s, and I was
a lot of money. It was one man in prison.
God.
My family had to give me an intervention to stop seeing him. So, it's a lot going on in my
Well.
20s.
Lots going on in her 20s.
So yeah, I didn't really have good birthdays. Also, the biggest thing was I didn't celebrate birthdays for a long time because in the cult you don't celebrate anything. So I had never actually my birthday that just passed on the 1st. That was the first time I ever had a birthday cake. I've never had a birthday cake in my life.
I never knew this about you.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And I was having a cake too. I'm so happy for you.
That's why I was so
That is so
intense on it and paid a lot of money because I was like, no, I
Yeah,
need to have
you
things
haven't
once
had
in a
one.
while.
You need a really good cake for sure.
Yeah. So
Okay.
okay, so it was very traumatizing.
Yeah, that was a traumatizing moment. We thought this was going to be a happy episode.
No, I didn't think it was gonna be happening, but
Here we
I
are.
didn't mean to go that deep in my trauma.
Listen, life is trash, okay? And we're not going to pretend that it's not. All right? We're sorry. All right?
But 20s
We're
are
not
for you to learn.
But, like,
They are. You should learn in your 20s, experience things. So then when you get in your 30s, you're just a badass and you don't take no shit from nobody. So I did how things should have been.
mhm,
So
mhm.
even though I wish I would have avoided some things, but no regrets. I learned. No regrets. You learned, lessons.
I learned no lessons. My 20s were trash. My 30s were trash. When I'm in my 40s, I hope that I just am on a yacht somewhere,
Oh my God.
not even being bothered and just enjoying
I don't
my
think I'm gonna
life.
care once I get to
I
40.
just honestly, first of all, I already didn't care when I got to 30. Listen, I have old man energy, and I've always had it my entire life since I was born. I had gray hairs when I was 6 years old. And I mean this wholeheartedly. I genuinely I've always had gray hairs my
Same.
entire life.
Yeah.
I was born ready to get the fuck out of here. As soon as I got out of the womb,
Stressed.
I was like, close this back. This is terrible. And I've always been like this. I've always had this type of I'm just not here for it type energy all of my life. And the older I get, the less here for it I am. And
Yeah, I'm
I
starting
just
to
take
not give up
everything.
my fucks given. disintegrated as I got older.
Yeah, it's worse.
And that's why I have boundaries and things now at this point. So for me, birthdays are very big. I will say my last few birthdays, besides like the COVID one, which even that one, now I think about it, me and my friends, we were in Vegas during COVID. I don't know what we were thinking. It was horrible. Did we make the best of it? Absolutely. But nothing was open. We couldn't find food past 9 o'clock. I don't know what we were doing. We were just like, COVID schmovin'.
COVID schmovin'.
Yeah.
Here's of millions of people dying. It's fine.
It's like, we wanted to have a good time, damn it. I told you, this is my 20s. I was probably like 28 or something at that point. And I was just like, let's go. Sure. Yeah, and you know, me being a Leo, birthdays are usually very big. I've always like counted down to it, told people. I'm very transparent. Like, you're gonna know it's my birthday. So the fact that if you don't tell me happy birthday on my birthday, like, it's your own fucking fault, and you're just being blatantly disrespectful to me. So
I don't tell. First of all, like, I just get to a point where, because I've had so many trash birthdays, and often people flake on me. I have a friend who's like this as well, and she doesn't really celebrate her birthdays because so many times whenever she's planned something,
planning sucks.
Nothing happens. People flake or whatever the case, or everybody forgets, whatever the case may be. And so she just doesn't even like plan to do anything for her birthday anymore. I am very much the same. After the horrible weekend that I had, which was in another episode, I don't know when this episode is coming out. So I can come or it already came. But after the horrible weekend that I had for my birthday, the horrible night that I had Saturday on Sunday, which was at brunch, all of my friends, other than this one and one of my other friends, didn't come. Five people flaked or whatever on the brunch, and then it's not like they came out the night before either. So it's like you didn't come to either thing that was available to you. And not only did they not come, but they didn't like even say like I'm not coming until it was like that very morning.
Right.
So I just get to a point where I'm like, I'm not even celebrating. There's been lots of times where even on like social media, sometimes what I'll do is like, I used to do this all the time, but on my birthday I would deactivate my Facebook. Like, I don't even want people to be able to say happy birthday to me on Facebook. I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I'm saying like it's a whole regular ass day. And then also I have a nephew and his birthday is a day after mine. So since he's been born, I just sacrifice my birthday for his birthday or whatever. And then that's pretty much it. And so like I just don't really care. I hope that when I turn 40, I really want to have like a good birthday, that like I really want to do like a destination situation. So get your calendar together. Don't flake on my shit, okay? Next year, destination. I shan't be here with these raggedy negras, okay?
No.
I'll be somewhere with much better humans. Like, so
yes.
I really hope that like I'll have like a good birthday on my 40s to like make up for all the shitty birthdays I've had thus far, because my God, was it awful this year. The worst I've had in a very much longer time. So,
well, on a happy note, I'll talk about my birthdays. They've been great.
Your birthday was fantastic.
For like the past 5 years.
I enjoyed her birthday. I'm going to use that as my birthday celebration as well.
Everyone's party.
We going to double up on the birthday. Our birthday celebration was fantastic. I had some of the best food I've ever had out here in my life. Went to a really popping bar like that. The drinks is bad at that bar.
Yeah, they were bad at that bar. But I know the vibes were good.
The vibes vibed, okay, is what they did. Did the Lord's work in there. That dude, that DJ, at one point I was like, I'm gonna have to go get this man some, because my God, is he spinning, okay?
His bill
he was doing the Lord's work in there. I said, that just don't make sense. Somebody needs to give that man a hand, DJ, because he is doing it. Like, he was great. So that I enjoyed. So that's our birthday celebration.
So, and this was like probably the first time I've actually planned anything. Well, that's not totally true. So anyway, I'm gonna go back. My birthday tradition for a few years, like since 2019, was I would always go back to Chicago because Lollapalooza happens around my birthday every year. And that's like a guaranteed, like, almost good time for the most part, because like I'll get to go see amazing artists, and I'm in Chicago, so my family's paying for everything, and then it's like it's good stuff to be with your family for your birthday, because then you just get all the freebies.
If you have a good family.
Yeah, my mom loves me, thank God.
My mom also loves me. She's the person who does things for me.
So I was doing that a lot, and most of my friends were used to me. They always asked me like, "Hey, are you gonna be around for your birthday?" Da, da, da. So this was one of the only like years that I actually kind of was around and not in Chicago. I wasn't here. I was here last year as well, but that's because that was my friend's 40th, and I was like, "Your birthday takes precedence over mine because you're turning a milestone. I am not. I will give up my birthday for whatever you want to do." So, and their birthday is 2 days before mine, so we always kind of. And there's two of them because there's twins. So they kind of can outvote me if need be. So we always ask like, hey, what are you going to do? Are you going to plan something? No? Okay, I'm going to plan something. Cool. But yeah, last year was their 40th. So we did like a whole party. She's mad. Nala's over here boxing because she wants to go to bed. she's throwing into potential. But this is how I told her to express her emotions. It's to just like, you know, dig and
Dog therapy.
Yes, because I'd rather her do that than like bite and bark.
That's hilarious.
More. It's much better. So, and you don't want to hear her squeaking on her toy this whole podcast. So. But yeah, so that's what we did. We had like a cool 40th birthday. We pranked them a bunch. It was super fun and cute and hilarious, and I had no problems like giving up my birthday for that, because a lot of my friends, almost 90% of my friends are Leos, right? So it's non-stop birthdays every week. It is my busiest, brokest month of my life. It drives me crazy, but I love celebrating my people. So we always do like a Leo birthday dinner. Usually, we haven't done it this year, but I think it's just because we're just tired. Okay. We're getting older, and not everybody
in your 30s.
and not everybody was about it or feeling it. But we usually would do a Leo birthday. We would always go somewhere expensive, a 5-star place, some place that is like $100 or something per person. Yeah, and it's always great. I knew the Leo dinner was coming up, and so now I will say some Leo dinners. One Leo dinner broke up my relationship. Because again, it is serious, okay? I don't fuck around with birthdays. If you burn me around my birthday or I invite you to something, you don't exist. You're dead to me if you don't come. So I was dating this guy. He also was a Leo. His birthday was a little bit after mine. And so we had been dating for a little bit. He knew some of my friends. He was a raging narcissist. He fucking sucked. I didn't know that at the time until this happened. This brought out his horribleness, and I was thankful for it at the end of the day. But we've been planning this birthday dinner because, again, in your 30s, if you're trying to get more than 3 people together, you got to get schedules. You got to tell them in advance. You gotta be like, okay, what time can y'all come? What's the budget? Like we lay everything out. It ain't no YOLO no more. We're not in our 20s. No YOLOing. So we had a whole WhatsApp group that was Leo birthday dinner plus Erin. She's not a Leo, but we accepted her into the group. And we made reservations at this really expensive place. I think, was it the Monarch we were at? I think it was the Monarch. And because this place was very expensive, your reservations, if your people didn't show up, like you would have to pay for them or whatever. It was like a thing. So we had to guarantee people were going to be there. And so it was going to be, it was a lot of us, maybe like 6 of us. It might have been a total of 6. And then 2 people, including the man I was dating, were not coming. And they didn't say to the last minute. The way I ripped into this man, because I was like, we've been planning this. You said you're coming. Why didn't you take off of work? He said he couldn't go because of work. And I was like, what you mean you can't take off of work? You just work for fucking Amazon. You could have took UPT and da-da-da-da. Girl, I went off. And I'm going to go off every time for my birthday. And then my other friend, she almost got dropped. Actually, I didn't drop her. My other friends did drop her after this.
Hilarious.
I sometimes can be a little bit forgiving in certain situations.
Stop it. Okay?
I know. She profusely apologized to me and made it up to me. I don't think she did that to the other people. So, and they've told me I have the patience of a saint because I've given this girl a lot of chances. But she really is a good person at heart. It's just sometimes they look cray. But and now she's doing so much better. Like, she's a much better friend at this point. But yeah, both of them didn't show up, and the hell they got from me. And the thing is too, she took the hell from me. She didn't back away from it. That was what made the difference to me. She let me voice.
When you know you're wrong, you can just like.
She took accountability for it. She's like, I'm so sorry. This is what happened. She did have a good, reason or whatever. I was like, okay. The boyfriend did not at the time. I was like, you're fucking stupid.
Fucking trash ass bastard.
And I went off on him, and he just and we broke up again because of that. But I take birthday seriously. It's not a fucking joke. So yeah,
It's not a joke.
that had happened, and then I think like my 29th birthday was probably the last time I kind of planned something before like this year, and that was because it was a house party at my friend's house. But I didn't even really do much. They were like, I was like, hey, can I have my party at your house? And they're like, sure. And I think all I did was bring a couple decorations, and they did everything else. They got the cake, they got the food, they got the music, they had all the stuff. We have been doing a lot of house parties anyway, so we were like used to it. And then a bunch of the other Leo people came, and we all, did that. And that was a really good birthday. I think that was COVID. I think I turned 29 during COVID. It had to be, because the guy I was dating. Anyway. Thank God this year I'm not dating a guy around my birthday. I said I was having a brat/hot girl summer, and I refused to be in a relationship because I'm always in relationships in the summer, and I'm tired of it. So this year I was like, absolutely not. No one's ruining my shit.
Her birthday was popping.
Yes. So that was probably the last time I actually planned something. Other than that, it's been like Lola, or it's been like another friend planned it and we done it. This year, at first what I was going to do, I was just going to go to like that concert and stuff. That was my original plan. But then I saw on Instagram about like a brat birthday party, and I was like, that's it. Sign me the fuck up. Give it to me. And then I changed all of my birthday plans to center around this. And so this was my first time planning it. I did a whole little invite thing through this app. I made people RSVP. I invited a bunch of people. The few people that did not show up, I am not speaking to, because once again, this is serious fucking business. If you don't say happy birthday to me, and you don't show up to my party, you're excommunicado. You're gone. You're done. Don't ever think of me again in life. So, yeah, but I was very glad. I mean, if you think about it in the long run, out of 15 people, I had 11 people show up. That's blessed. I do understand the blessing, and I appreciate people coming. Like her, one of my other friends came, and they had a death in their family. I mean, we're upset with her right now. But she did come for my birthday, even though she had death in family, and she still came.
And then she didn't come to mine because she had a headache after she allowed a man to threaten me the night before. So, anyway.
I got nothing to say on that one, because she did not have a good excuse not to come to her.
No.
She had a good excuse not to come to mine, and she still fucking showed up.
She still showed up.
That's insane.
But that's where, so this is like how I feel about birthdays, right? Like, I'm sure, listen, my 20s was 20 years ago, okay? So I don't remember. I'm sure I probably had a birthday that was all right.
Yeah.
Did I have any memorable The thing is, I've never had a big group of good friends. Like, this is the bottom line. I have always had, like, my best friend, and then some bitches. Some bitches around from time to time. But I never had a big group of friends that I was like, oh, we're going to go here, we're going to do this. I really spent my birthday either with my best friend or with doing something with my nephew, or like my actual family or whatever. We'll do a thing or whatever. When I was living in California, I've been out here for a long time. One of my birthdays, we went to Rocky Point. This was in my 30s, so this was like, was this during COVID?
We were wild.
We were wild.
Why were we wilding?
We went to Rocky Point, which is like in Mexico. It's like 3 hours driving away from here, and it was okay. I don't know. But like, I wanted it to be more poppin', and because this is the thing, I'm not really a turn up type of individual, but I do have moments where I would like to turn up, and then when I am in the mood to turn up, anything below a turn up is trash to me.
I no longer want to turn up.
I don't want to turn up. You're ruining my day. So like, this is how I, felt about all my birthdays. It's like, okay, if they don't hit pretty much right away, I'm like, well, throw the whole thing away. It's good. Throw this whole year away, because, and that's been the case for me. Last year, I don't think I did anything. I'll have so the last couple of years after I went to Rocky Point, which is, I want to say was in like 2021, is when I went to Rocky Point. And then ever since that time, I've just been having like game nights at my house on my birthday because I'm old.
That sounds like a great time.
Like, and I just don't want to, like I said, I'm not really always in the mood to go out. And I also feel like I want to do stuff people are going to come to or whatever. And so I'll have a game night or whatever at my house, and that'll really be it. So like, birthdays
my friends are at this level where they want a brunch. They want a little game night. They want a little cute happy hour.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
That's all I want. But then it's like, when it's like, the thing is, when you go out, just going out period in your 20s is different than when you're in your 30s. Because in your 30s, the thing is, you don't really want to be out to begin with. So like, the thing is, any little inconvenience can send your ass right home. Like, that's,
I can't find a parking spot. I gotta go. Bye.
Literally, a friend and I were supposed to be meeting a bunch of people at a club that was out here. We'd already been with these people for like a game night for somebody's birthday. And then we drove there to the place that it was supposed to be, and we couldn't find parking, and we both took our motherfucking asses right home. We were like, that was the bottom line, was like, we drove around the block twice, found nothing. We were like, all right, well, the Lord is trying to tell me I'm not supposed to be here, and we took our asses home. That was that.
Yes.
And that's literally how everything that I do is any kind of little convenience. I'm like, well, ready to go on ahead and wrap this thing on it.
Yeah. The drive to like want to turn up and be so that it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
That little like nudge is now.
It's non-existent. And when you have a good time, like you have a great time. Like when we went out for our birthday, for our birthday celebration, we went to this bar. No, for Jasmine's birthday, we went to this bar, and and it was just really vibey. The drinks need some work. Y'all were trying to do too much, and they were very expensive for them to be terrible. But the vibes were immaculate at this place, and it was just like a bar. It wasn't a huge place. It's like not a whole bunch of dancing room, but the music was hidden. Everything. We found some seats at the bar, so seats are always. When you're in your 30s, you can't even go. If I don't have a seat, I'm not going. I'm paying for. Listen, we're paying for a table. Okay, we're paying for a table.
The way I used to club hop in my 20s in freaking Old Town, Scottsdale. I don't know how I survived. What was I doing? We were, man, oh man, were we just doing the most. And now, I'm like, my knees don't work like that. Mm-mm. My legs don't do all that.
My goddamn knees are set up. Mm-mm.
Dancing usually will never be a part of my birthday. Going to a club? No. Get me some good food, good parking, and a good drink. And I'm calling it a day.
Yeah.
And I would like to be back in bed by 10:30. Right. But you know.
Rubbing feet together like if her and Nala. Rubbing feet together.
Rubbing my feet together. Like, it's better. I don't need no all-night benders being out to 5 in the morning. Oh my God. No, wait. I don't even know how I used to be out to like 3 in the morning.
It was absolutely crazy. 3 in the morning is already a lot for me.
No, I would be out to 3 in the morning and have a shift at 5.
That's insane. I did that and it was fresh.
I don't know what was wrong with me.
I went out. So this is a thing that happened to me, and I think it has something to do with my ADHD. But like, honestly, when I go out and I've had a really good time, I be very hyper when I come back, and I can't just come back home and go to sleep. Like, I be like, I need a little bit of an after party. So, like, I still will be very hyper.
Like,
I
woo,
have a
that was
good
great.
time. I cannot do that. I need you have to level me down. I'm not a person that can be like, woo, and then that's not how any of this works. You have to level me down and like bring me down little at a time, and just like to the point where, because what happens is when I've had a good time and I go home, I won't end up falling asleep till like 4:30 or 5, because I can get home at 1 o'clock and I'll be like, well, that was so fun. And then I'll be thinking about
Even now?
even now. I can't do it. I can't just go to sleep like that. I'd be hyper and I'd be needing stuff to, and that's why sometimes
a
I'm
nice
like,
little
I
gummy.
need a little bit of a friend, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like. I need a little bit of a boy toy that I could be like, what are you doing?
I take a gummy.
But
I get one of my sleeping pills.
yeah, those don't work on me.
I'm out of here, bro.
I give ZQuil and all that kind of stuff. None of those things work. So I just be hyper. And yeah, it's difficult. So
Might do a couple little texts, but it ain't going nowhere. The poor people.
if you're not coming by
Poor
to me,
people.
I'm not going.
I'll like start something and then 2 seconds
No, I
later,
don't text anybody. Yeah, I don't text anybody, but I do be like just hyper, and I have to find a way to like bring myself down a little bit. Like, I have to be like turning down throughout the, if I'm turning down throughout the night where it's like, okay, we're out, and I'm like little by little being like, all right, well, starting on, like, you know, stuff's happening. Then I'll be like, all right, I'll be cool when I get home or whatever. But if I just really had a good time, shit was popping, and I left early, because I never stay at a place till it closes. That's so gross. Okay, if you're staying
you
at
feel like a dirty hooker.
when they start turning on lights and clubs are on, gross.
It's so embarrassing.
Gross. It's just so embarrassing. I literally never, and especially in LA, they don't do that out here in Arizona like that, but in LA, police officers are just waiting for everyone outside of every club. So they are trying to catch you slipping. They want you to take your drunk ass to the car so you can drive off, so they can stop you. And then they're fucking, now you gotta fucking get a DUI or whatever the fuck. So they're just looking for you. But that is only when you leave the club when it closes. And when you leave before the club closes, it's not going to be a bunch of police officers waiting for you like that. So I've never been a person that stayed till the club closed. That's gross. I'm going home much earlier than that. And you don't want to be trying to leave a parking lot when a whole bunch of other cars are trying to leave. No.
Accident.
No.
You get more responsible.
Yeah, be more responsible. That's not only just how you get an accident, but it's gonna take us 27 years to leave because it's all these cars coming out the bar. No. No. I leave at least like 20 minutes minimum before a club is closing. Most of the time it's a couple of hours before the club is closed, because I'm old and I want to be nice. So I just don't do that. And so I do be like a little bit hyper when it was really good time. But
No, I send a little voice note to the group chat, let them know how the night was, and then I go to sleep. Like, what? We had a time last night.
we had a time.
That's exactly how I
When you're in your 30s, that's what you said. We had a time last night.
I'm like, let me tell you what, because it'd be fresh in my brain, so I have to send the voice note right then and there, and then I'd be done.
I don't do that. The people that are in my group chat are people I was out with. So like, I can't be like, oh, we have a good time. And be like,
No, because I now have older friends in their 40s and they're not coming out with me. If it's past 9 o'clock, they don't. And that's the good thing about my birthday was I did a dual thing where the people that just wanted to be at the dinner, they could be at the dinner. And then the ones that wanted to go out to drink afterwards and stay for that bar crawl, they got to do that too. Because I know how my friends be. And they'd be like, it's my bedtime. I'm out. And I respect that. So yeah, I didn't stress nobody about that.
Yeah, that was nice. But yeah, I gave 2 of my friends, I give them like a pass. One of them didn't have an excuse for not showing up. Like, the other one, she's got a child, so whatever. So I'm gonna give her a pass. But I don't know, child. I'm getting to the point in my life where I'm like,
And I think it's just like so disrespectful because like nowadays, you know, you have to do reservations and stuff, and to make a reservation for like a whole lot of people, and then you have to go in there and be like, oh, well, no,
it's actually
never
only gonna be
mind.
3 of us. I know I thought it was 9, but it's only be 3.
Yeah, like that's really messed up, and the restaurant gets all pissed off at you because they didn't reserve.
And then
the
sometimes
table.
all the people got to be there before they
Yeah.
seat you. It's like seat you. So it's like
Just say no.
just say no from the
You're not
beginning, and then don't be like,
And
oh,
send
I'm
me
not
my
coming
gift
at
to
the
my house.
at the last minute or whatever. It's just
Send
like,
me my gift
so trash.
and just tell me you're not coming.
I don't even care about like getting. It would be nice to get a gift.
That's what one of my friends did. She couldn't come, and so she sent me my gift via Amazon, and it was real cute, and I loved it. And so-
I got the only gift
Sorry,
I got was
I
from
can't
my
come, but here's my
mom,
gift.
and she took me out to eat, and so that was the gift. But I got 0 gifts from anybody. As you get older, listen, the older you get, the the less people care about your motherfucking ass, and it's fine.
you have to make them.
Whatever, like it's fine. I'm just at the point where I'm like, yeah, I don't even care that no one cares. Like I just, like, I'm just like, it is what it is. Birthdays are just whatever to me now, but I
haven't had a lot of life where I've gotten to celebrate birthdays, so they're a big deal to me.
Yeah,
I'm making up for lost time in my childhood. Damn it.
I never had like birthday celebrations like that when I was younger either.
But you weren't not allowed to.
No, I wasn't. I just don't. I don't know. I just care less and less as time goes on. But I also like, and this is another side note. Listen, if you're not familiar with this podcast, this is a goddamn sidebar. Okay?
Where you been?
This is how we roll. Okay? But as you get older, you start to really think about your friendships. And I've just been thinking a lot about my friendships and feeling like, am I forcing these friendships? And in the sense of like, if I don't reach out, if I don't go out of my way for this person, if I don't constantly excuse behavior from this person, would this friendship just drift off and nobody? Because if I'm the one only putting the effort in, doing all the work, constantly having to make these excuses, like, well, what are we doing? Because I'm not going to do that. Like, I could be by myself. And like, the older you get, if you're young, you're in your 20s, bless you, you sweet soul. You poor unfortunate soul. Okay. But the older you get, the more you start to kind of really get more comfortable being by yourself. And with most people get to this point. A lot of people will still feel like they can't handle being by themselves, which I don't know. A lot of people hate themselves, and so they can't stand being by themselves or whatever. The more comfortable you are with yourself,
Go to therapy.
Please go to therapy. But the more you'll start to feel like, I really just don't need these people. And so, like, if they're not going to be really, like, making my life better in any way, or if I constantly have to pour out into these people and they're doing
Why am I giving all this on my special day?
Right.
I'd rather just do me.
I'd rather do me, especially because, like we just said, we went to this person's birthday. I was there at this person's birthday.
Showed up, got together, got
At this person's birthday, got threatened at their birthday. Got threatened at my birthday. So
none of them was invited mine.
her birthday was good. All her friends are the shit. Okay. But at this point it's like, okay, if I can do for you, but you can't do for me, and then you put me in terrible situations and you make everything bad and I have to constantly excuse behavior, I just don't see what the purpose of this is, especially at your big age. So I feel like I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, I'm just not interested in really holding a bunch of friendships like that. And so as time goes on, hopefully I'll meet new people who will be people who actually are givers and not takers. You feel me? And so like
I'm
people,
not
I
interested.
don't.
No new friends.
She already got a lot of friends, and they're good people.
But if you want to be internet friends, sure.
Right. Like us and subscribe. Don't listen to her. Love us and subscribe to it. No, but if you like she already got a good friends. I have one friend, and she's right here. So that's it. No, I have my best friend is my best friend, but she's all the way in California, and I don't.
Yeah.
So, but in where we are right now, living in Arizona, I have one friend. She's right here. My other friends, they don't.
It took me a long time to get good friends.
So,
I'd never get here.
look at you, look at you. But
I had to go through a lot of frogs.
that's how I feel. It's like I'm just finding out people are frogs, and it's like so. Yeah, I feel like the longer, the more.
And I had to open up my ethnicity pool.
That's really why she got so many good friends. I'm sorry, but folks, and this is gonna be another podcast. But black women, that's all I'm gonna say.
Right. You know.
You just do better. Be better.
Because some of the worst things I had, which like my other friend knows all about it, I were like, okay, I need more black women friends and that. And so I joined this social group, and I was like a big part of it. It was a little worse times. It was not good. Now I don't fuck with like none of the bitches. Some of them are just internet friends. I only got one friend from that, and I was in a group of so many women. Huge Facebook following, everything. These women were flakes and just it was the drama.
Yeah.
The drama. But at least I have my other friends in the background to be like, this girl, she's trash. And they're like, why don't you love us? Why do you keep trying to get black friends? I was like, I do love you, but people clown me because I don't have enough black friends.
Nah, son. Enough. I'm enough for you as just one
I'm
person.
fine. Now I'm fine. I don't want to hear nothing else about this. Jasmine ain't got enough black friends.
I'm probably not gonna get no new black friends. I'm probably gonna adopt her non-black friends.
Yes. It's fine.
I'm gonna have a good friend with myself. I don't think
that's fine.
Like honestly, we had started out. So with my friend group, we met on Bumble. Me and this other girl we met, and then she had met some other people on Bumble, and then she like got everybody together to be like, oh, we should all meet or whatever at a restaurant. This is during COVID, so this was a good time because nobody was out. Okay, and it was fantastic because we was going out all the time. Okay,
that's why I was out.
COVID was great. I'm sorry if you lost somebody during COVID. I'm so sorry.
I don't mean to.
Going out during COVID.
Oh my God.
Oh, stunning. Because there was no reserved seating areas. You got to sit in every place you went to.
Restaurants were just trying to hang on, baby.
They really were. And you just got treated so well going into any place. There was not too many people there. It wasn't too crowded. I loved it. Anyway, so the person who introduced us, Ryan, our original friend group, so it was 7 of us. So it was actually originally it was this girl, 5 people, and then me. So it was 6 people. And then one of the people, she invited another person, and that other person on the first day that they're supposed to meet us invited 2 people themselves. And it's just like, you're just inviting people, so you haven't even met us. But so she invited, and then the 2 people, they were, and so that's the okay. So then they were cool at that time. Okay, they were cool, and then we all became cool. But the person who originally introduced everybody, she didn't really vibe with the group. And so, and she was always like busy at work and stuff. Like we didn't have anything against her, but it was a couple of things that she kind of just was doing that we weren't really fucking with at the time. And so like one thing I can't stand is when you're talking to somebody as a woman and they're like, oh my God, you need to get a boyfriend. Like, we got to get you a man. We got to get you a boyfriend. I hate that with my whole heart because especially when you're someone that just told me that your boyfriend wants a second wife, like he wants multiple wives. So like, why would you think I want that for myself, man? Like, I didn't want that for you. Why would you want? But anyway, so that kind of stuff kind of like made us kind of be like, and so that person kind of just got booted right out the group. Another person, they had kids and a lot of stuff going on, so they kind of just weren't like available for a whole bunch of stuff. Another person, even though they brought these 2 other people, we didn't really vibe with them that much, so they weren't part of it, but the 2 other people they brought were. And so they ended up being 6 people. One of the other people, their sister came in from another state, and so then she joined, and so it was like 6 of us all together. That group pretty much fell apart. And so like one person moved away. Everyone else was essentially like kind of cool, but it's just constantly stuff going on that just makes it be like, I just don't have the energy and capacity for this shit. I really don't. Right. So at this point, I just really can't. So at this point, I feel like I've definitely gotten rid of one of those people, without question. I feel like another person I don't have a problem with is getting the boot out of relation. So unfortunately, I feel like that's also dead in the water.
Even though this girl has no haters, Bree's dead.
Like dead ass.
That's where we at right now.
I just don't even. It's not even like I fucking hate you, but
it's just
to put
I don't need
myself
to keep
in
doing
a position
this. I've seen
to
it
constantly be wronged by you over and over and over again.
I don't keep walking.
How many excuses do I have to make for it? Like, it's too much, and I just can't see myself putting myself in that kind of fucked up situation again. So that person is done for. I feel bad for other people involved that didn't do anything, but will also probably have to part ways due to
that relationship.
So
not standing up.
Yeah, so that's basically the bottom ass line for me. As far as like having those birthday, like having people around that you can really celebrate with, that are there to celebrate you and love you and cherish you, is so important. Yeah. And I don't have a good group of people like that. Is the bottom motherfucking ass line. So I'm hoping by this time next year, I'll have a good time, a good birthday. I'll have different people around me and just set up my whole situation. Hopefully you'll be rich. Well, she's obviously going to be there.
She said different people. Where am I going?
She's going to be there. She's not different people. She's a part of me, okay? She's coming where I'm coming, okay? Thank you so much. Like,
the petty part is over.
No, she's a part. We share one brain together. She's coming where I'm coming. Okay. So
no, I've literally had like exes that I've brought around friends, and they've wanted to be like still friends with my friends after we broke up, and I was like, know your fucking place. Know your place. You think my friends are gonna be friends with you after I talk dog shit about you?
Not only that, but you also can't go to the places that I showed you once we're broken. You and that place are divorced now. Anything I introduce you to,
whatever I put you on, you're now off.
You're now off. If it was a show, that show is over for you. I don't care that the new season is coming up. It's none of your motherfucking business, bitch. Because I told you about that motherfucking show. Okay? So you don't get to watch it when I'm enjoying it. I want to enjoy it by myself and not have memories of you, and you don't get to watch it. Don't be trying to text me about it. No. Oh, did you see what happened? I don't give a fuck.
I'm blind.
That's none of my motherfucking ass business, bitch. Hate that shit. Looking at all these restaurants, and then you go to these restaurants that I introduce you to, take some new bitch to the restaurant. First of all, I will come up there and I'm cool with the chef.
What are you saying to her about how you found that place?
Exactly. Lies. Lies is what you're saying to her.
If I'm not getting my credit.
Okay, period. My ex had really great taste in lasagna, and she brought me here. And you're motherfucking welcome. I would like my respect. Thank you.
That's the only acceptable thing.
Otherwise, you can't have it.
Woo. Well, that's it. We ate. We enjoyed that whole thing.
Goddamn.
We'll go back. It was 8. Just 8 of them. 50%. You know.
Those things were delicious.
Wally World has them. Yes.
Stunning. And I would like some. I still have hella alcohol in my refrigerator.
I do too, but I don't care.
It's not white.
If I gotta try something, I gotta try.
That was great. Get some more of those. Stock those up. I'll cash out you for mine. I want 3 bags. Get 3 bags.
3 bags. See, that's what you want to do on your birthday in your 30s. Get drunk in your own house.
Drunk in your own house.
Because there's no reason to spend extra money.
We should have a game night. We'll film it.
We probably will, because I'm pretty sure the girls are going to want to do one too.
We want to have a game night. It's so fucking fun. Yeah. They're like one of my favorite things to do is like do a game night and just chill. And like right now I'm off. I don't want to really go to clubs. I don't want to be around men right now. Y'all fuck this up for me. I just want to go. Yeah, I don't really like clubs. I like a nice lounge or a bar situation. Is cool.
I like a like dance night if I want to dance, like where it's like a theme.
Oh, like a salsa situation.
No, so they do a lot of like 2009.
Oh yeah,
90s, like those types of things are what I like to go to, where I know the music's gonna be popping and I can just dance all night. Or if I'm at a concert with someone I really like, I'll dance. Or me, I'm a big raver girl. Or where am I? But I'll go to an EDM festival and dance the night away. That's the things I like. I don't like clubs. I like being at events.
I haven't ever been to a festival and I really want to go to one.
No lie. And I don't have anyone that likes to go, so I usually go by myself.
Yeah, I'll go.
I go to all these festivals by myself. I try to stay very safe. You know, I've learned.
I would go. Listen, just because I don't be listening to EDM like that, don't mean I won't go to a goddamn festival.
There you go.
I'll go. A good time is a good time, nigga, and I like all kinds of music. It'd be like, wait a minute, okay. So I'm ready to go. I would like to go. My brothers and they always went to Coachella all the time, especially because we're in California. I don't want to go. They used to go when Coachella was like not popular. They went when Coachella was actually a thing, and like that was like wasn't all this like influencery shit. This Coachella shit I hate.
I hate it.
But the old Coachella, that shit used to be a whole different thing and different vibes and stuff like that, and that's when they used to go all the time and shit.
And low key, high key, Lola is getting a bit ridiculous as well, so I gotta find another festival to start going to because I can't.
Yeah, a lot of these festivals they getting a little bit wild. So I'm gonna need them too. But there are some. There's one. It's like a black one, but it's like pop. And there's a festival that's also. I want to go to some of the like African. I love me some good African music, child.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to go to one of those festivals.
For sure.
Like those are the jam. Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, birthdays, 30s, they're trash. But no, birthdays in your 30s. If you have good friends like Jasmine and stuff, they're great. If you have no friends like me, they're trash.
But it's not bad to be on your own, you know, eating your seafood boil.
It's not even about you. Like this is the thing. If you have no friends and you're on your own, it's actually not that bad. But it's when you have friends that you've done stuff for, and then they turn around and then they don't do the same for you or don't reciprocate that energy. That's when you're like, okay, well, fuck you. So that's when you're like, yeah, this is a bit trash. So
cut it.
I don't know. We'll see about next year. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Let's just hope we have a good rest of the year.
It's gonna be a good time. But if y'all's birthdays are still upcoming this year, happy
Leo Gang.
If y'all, okay, I'm not even sorry about it.
That's okay.
I don't care.
Sorry, I'm still Leo Gang.
I don't care. It's been trash, but no. No, if your birthdays are upcoming for the rest of the year, happy birthday. Hopefully you made really good plans and you are gonna have a good time, and just bring people around you that have really, really good energy, that's not going to get you in weird, precarious situations. Like, bring people around you that really are about really having fun and that are trying to make you have fun.
And treat you like you're special on your day.
Exactly.
Come on. Because I hate, listen, when I see them girls that be trying to make somebody else's birthday about them.
Oh, that's
it ain't your fucking birthday.
It's not your fucking birthday.
Ooh, like when the girls do the little trend of like, I'm the best friend and I'm the this, and And I've seen the one where the girl's like,
for brides
and
and stuff.
no, just like going out for like birthdays.
Oh, I've never seen that. I've only seen the bridal ones.
Well, you didn't see the Clueless trend. You had a Clueless brunch, and they go in there and they're like, "Hey, and I'm this and I'm that." And then there was a couple of them that I seen where the girl's like, "And my birthday is next week." I was like, "This ain't about you.
Not about you.
Shut up." You would never be invited to anything ever again doing some shit like that to me. I wish. The girls that try to make it. Or you try to judge somebody's birthday, like, I would never have my birthday here at this restaurant.
That's true.
God. You'll never see me again, bitch. I wish you would make my birthday about you.
Yeah, that's awful.
Oh, you're a trash individual. Get yourself together.
Trash.
Not everything's about you.
Not everything is about you, babe.
And I'm a Leo saying that. And everything's about me.
Hilarious. It's hilarious.
You see how I share my birthday with my friends? Very
Right.
Very mindful. Very cutesy. Okay? We're girls.
That's
We don't do that.
Our birthday. We had a good time. Our birthday outing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disassociate from what my birthday weekend was completely. I'm going to pretend
Never
that
happened.
never happened. Okay? Our birthday celebration was
Went well.
fantastic.
Without a hitch.
Without a hitch. Food was fantastic. Drinks, but food was fantastic.
But then we had good drinks at another place.
We had good drinks at another place. At the other two places we were at. But everything,
Yes.
it's just one place that the drinks was not about. Everything else, fantastic. Food was fantastic. Oh my God, the rolls. First of all, I'll go get a roll.
That mac and cheese.
Right now. The mac and cheese, listen, we're both lactose intolerant. And we sacrificed.
I paid for it, but
Okay.
I didn't care.
I paid for it dearly.
It's the way that
Because the way that mac and cheese went down. Delicious. Okay, the shishito peppers. Let me tell you something. When I go
scallops.
to a place, any place that has shishito peppers, I'm getting them because they're my goddamn jam, and these were the best ones I've ever had. I tore them up. They were delicious. Okay, the ribs. Oh my God, the ribs. Oh my God. Then they had the shrimp and the sausage. There was like a little jambalaya.
We ate a lot. We were big guys.
And then
Like
the rolls,
shrimp.
after that, so this was at one place that we had all those little appetizers. Okay, that was just one place. Then we went somewhere else. We went to the bar. We had a good time. Then we went to another place, had drinks, and then we had the rolls there. Let me tell you something about these rolls. The work of the Lord, okay?
What were they? They were knots, right?
They were knots, the garlic knots, and they put pepperonis in there, and they had sausage in there. And I said, what kind of nuts sent straight from heaven are these? My God, today! Father, if you
But
want me
this
to come
comes
to
from
heaven, that's all you
experience.
can say.
I had to go through a lot of restaurants to know that these were the popping ones. With age comes experience. There's no way in my 20s I would have planned a birthday like that. No, I wouldn't have known. I've had to, go through things. By this time, we should have our Black-owned business podcast up. Go watch that one.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to go through a lot of that bullshit to find places that I like. So
Big facts, big factoids. So that was great. Oh, yeah, our birthday celebration was good. It was a good time. But anyway, so
if you have any birthday stories about your 20s versus your 30s, please leave them down below. We would love to hear about them. If you're planning a good birthday celebration, give me some ideas for next year.
where
Because
should
now I got
go
a
for my
standard.
40th birthday? That's what I really want to know. There's a couple of places where I want to go, like destination wise and stuff. Like I love cruises and stuff. Most of my friends don't like cruises though, so I don't want to do a cruise and they be like, I'm not coming. And so
I'll go.
I want to do like either a cruise or like a really good destination wedding. But then I also, when I think about destinations, I've been wanting to go somewhere cold, and all my friends hate the cold, so I want to.
Why are you doing this to us?
See, you see what I'm saying? Selfish. But no, tell me where I should go. I like Greece. If it's not the cold, I need to be by a beach. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I can be by a beach. I went to Cabo. Well, everybody goes to Cabo, but it's too much clubby stuff in Cabo. I kind of want some
Give
more.
us the
more
vibey, chill.
The vibey where it's like you can do a thing and go out and like have a good time, but you can also stay where you're at.
And they need to have good food.
Good food. Also, I need to see some sexy men. Men are not sexy anymore, and I really just need to look at them. I just like
it takes so much.
It's like I don't want them to talk to me. My God, today, no. But I would like them to just be sexy around, so I could be like, my God, he is fine. Like, over my shades. When you pull them down, and you're like, my God, today that man is. And you got to talk to your friend through the teeth and be like, girl, that man is fine. Like that vibe. That's what I'm looking for. So. Let me know where I can do those things, okay? For my 40th. It's going to be next year. Okay, thanks. Bye.
I don't have a milestone birthday, so I'm probably going to give up my birthday next year.
She'll have to give up her birthday. But her birthday is far enough away from mine that we're going to still do things. And then...
Yeah, I'm always good with a good dinner. That's all I need.
That's true. That is true.
That's all I need.
A good dinner's great. All right, well, anyway.
We're done. Sorry, we're just
fantasizing about birthdays in the future.
I'm fantasizing about food, but...
Honestly, that's what I was thinking about the garlic knots. Like, oh my God, today. And I was
thinking about scallops.
Right now. Delicious. Delicious. I took them home because I love my mother. I took them back so she could taste them. And she was like, my God. And I was like, I know. Stunning, wasn't it? Okay, anyway. Fantastic food. Anyway, eat, drink.
Everybody.